alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cardinals will put total leather and will get started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So NC State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's... I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. To the air, it's Bailey. Heaves it deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Louisville's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Now on second down. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Skips away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run to the left. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
They'll go right back to it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Moss. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Michigan. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He might want another play. The sure hands, it's Brown. At the 45 on its way. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to pass, it's Moss. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. Oh, he got loose. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. From the gun, the ground game. Takes it the other way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 30. Inside. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Keeps looking downfield. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Anderson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes a connection. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Makes the grab. It smothers. There he goes. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, NC State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air, it's Moss. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Going for it all. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback, he's got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Lets it fly. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught in the backfield, it smothers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And here comes the punt team. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Touchdown, Louisville! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
Well, they needed a momentum-shifting play. Playing at home, they're able to get the punt return and take it the distance. Pollock, he made one guy miss, and it was off to the races.
Great job. Secure the catch, make the guy miss, get towards that sideline, and just use your speed and get to the end zone. What a great game-changing play, and this place is going bananas.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Snags a quick pass on the left. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. A little screen to the running back. Just ran over it. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Cardinals in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying.
Holds it in on the left. Running into the open space. It's a running room. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals! The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He breaks the tackle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
That's how you earn your first down the hard way. Really good job by the QB dropping back to pass, scrambling, getting the first down, but taking a big shot at the end.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Grimes. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. It's caught. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to Brown. He's loose. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Moss. Finds his man, it's Bell. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Cardinals are on the move. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Moss. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's looking deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Give to the running back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Now the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been a...
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Moss. Caught close to the marker, it's Stewart. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 39 in punt formation to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Here's the pressure. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. They'll send the back in motion. Pulls it in, it's Grimes. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught downfield. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mitchell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Gotta find a completion on this one. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the